Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. To return this, Marcus Jones. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up to the 40-yard line.
The Bengals take over.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Working quickly here.
At the 46-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. That's the 20. And he's finally taken down to the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Downfield, he's got McMillan. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him 24 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Has him on the quick hitter. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
There's
no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Second down now, 7 to go. Prescott here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll air it out on third. Short pass brought in. And they are on it, short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up fourth down. Offense in the hurry up here. Play action now for Prescott. This is a heater going deep. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
First down throw, Mahomes. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish.
By the Buccaneers. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. First down, here's Dak. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Back to the air, Prescott. Colt with the catch. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of the 8, third down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on third and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on fourth and short.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Here we go.
Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, kill. Here we go, 40. Here we go, 26.
Dak off the play fake. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Into the hands of Cope. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense to the line fast. Dak throwing again. Complete out to the right. And they get this down to the 28. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 26.
They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Prescott now to throw on third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it fourth down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Ryan Fitzgerald lining up for the field goal. This a 39-yarder. Fitzgerald sends this through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense up to the line fast. To the air, Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. It was Kenny Clark on the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Yellow. All right, ladies. Yellow, yellow.
Third and long. They're going to throw. This connects with Higgins. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you'll need more interceptions.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And it looks great flying through the air. across, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Yep, hey, 43. Hey, rip left.
Third down, it's Mahomes. He's looking deep once again. Brought in inside the 20. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Handoff now out of the gun. And not much more there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Wait. Let's go, 15. Hey, go gun.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now lead by 10. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11.
14. Buccaneers 3.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
He's going to field this at the 2. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. First call here coming from the shotgun. He gives to Irving to start this drive. Escapes the defender. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st and 10, Prescott. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Irving on the counter. And they take him down right along the 30.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Thrown all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
47.
Here he goes, third and long. He rolls to his right. He's making a bid for it. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Hill now from the gun. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. From the gun is Prescott. Fires right away, but incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Yeah, please. We'll go 46, 45. Then we're going to 52. 46.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He brings it in. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Prescott here from the gun. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Receiver in motion, going left. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Jalen McMillan with the touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 4.
Buccaneers 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run here on 1st down. He's He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 23 on that one. And the Bengals have a first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Looking inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Yellow, yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11.
Bengals 21. Buccaneers 10. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A gain of 11 on
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
First and 10. Here's Prescott. One's cut along the left sideline. He has this down to the 34. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 30.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Dak to the air here. And pass is tipped, and they'll get to it for the interception. Picked up by Dax Hill. And the Bengals get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out, wide open, downfield, got it! Okay, wow. A That penalty was set to negate the big play, but for some reason, still searching for that reason, Brock, they choose to decline it.
I wouldn't have believed it, but there it is. The offense had just finished. They were marching back to the line, and now well, they're walking right back down to where that big play just ended. Unbelievable.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Dak now from the gun. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. That's a pickup of 9. And the Bucks have the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Dak throwing again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Irving here from the gun. He's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40. 3rd down. Dose of the hurry up here. Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st and 10, Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably.
He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. But get yourself ready. Defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's tackled for a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Not enough on this throw, it hits the turf instead of his man.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
Yellow.
Back to throw it. It's caught. Chase has it. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's the long back on the handoff. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Back-to-back carries here. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd
43!
and 7.
43!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
It's a gain of 11.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Has room down the left sideline. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it requires extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
21. Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Setting up the running back screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do. Trailing here in the fourth. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. Completed left side to Smith. Pushing it up past the 30. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Yellow.
Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down too.
The 46-yard line.
They'll run here from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Here's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It's 3rd.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Yellow.
He'll throw it. This one's caught. Smith has it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
I down these two. Let's go, Ollie!
From the red zone on 1st. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bengals push their lead to 3.
Buccaneers 25.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Let's pick over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Prescott now off the play fake. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too. Yeah. Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
As we're into the fourth quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They still have two to work with in this final quarter. Fourth and forever coming up. Looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. They connect on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Motioning the tight end now. On the give, this is Irving. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a fourth quarter lead.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Devontae Smith. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals needing 4 points. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yellow. 180.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Buccaneers make the play that should win them this game.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Give right up the gut to Hill. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at him here, start with 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go. I think. 26.
Hill has the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11.
Bengals 28. Ryan Fitzgerald set
Now
to
Fitzgerald
kick off.
on to handle the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. There's a water, right?
Back to work after throwing the pick. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
At the 20-yard line.
Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10.
Yellow. All right, 80. Attack, attack.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Looking to throw it. Vacates quickly left side. Trying to push deep downfield. This is brought in at the 15. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Attack, attack. Yellow, yellow.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Bengals 34.
So down inside the final minutes, they're ready to try the onside kick. And the Bucs are able to get to this kick, and now they're just a few moments from victory. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag.
Yeah!
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Line up the design keeper. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. We're drawing up for him. Likely going to see him take a knee here, forcing him to burn a timeout, conserve a little of that clock. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Setting up for the kneel down on third. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. He's drawn up for him. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as we say so long from Cincinnati.